In today's video, I'm going to do a perfect square factorization. The formulas we are going to use is x plus a whole square is equal to x square plus 2ax plus a square, and x minus a whole square is x square minus 2ax plus a square. So the only difference between these formulas, if this is plus, the second middle term is also plus. If this is negative, the second or middle term is also a negative here. So I'm going to start with examples now. So this is x squared plus 6x plus 9. So first thing you need to do is the last term, write down that as 3 square, and now you can see a in this case is 3. Now we just need to confirm if the middle term is 2 times 3 times x, which is 6x. So this satisfies x squared plus 2ax plus a square, which means this is equal to x plus 3 whole square. Now similarly here, this is a similar question. The only difference is the middle term is negative. And again, a is 3. So if we do 2 times 3 times x, which gives us 6x, and since this is negative, we are using this formula. So x minus 3 whole square is the factorization for this one. Similarly here, this is m square minus 10m plus 100 can be written as 10 square. Now a is 10, so 2 times a times x, 2 times 10 times x gives me 20. Okay, here we have m, so I'm going to use m. So we got 20m, so this is checked, which means, and since it's negative, so we are going to use the formula x. In this case, again, it's m, so m minus 10 whole square. This one is here, not only we have to express 1 as a perfect square, we also have to express 9x square as 3x whole square, then plus 6x plus 1 square. So in this case, our x is 3x and a is 1. And again, checking the middle term, 2 times 3x times 1 gives us 6x, which means according to the formula, this is going to be 3x plus 1 whole square. Now similarly, this one, again, we need to write the first one as 2x whole square minus, now you can also do this step 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. So by writing this, we already checked because a is 1 and x is 2x, so 2ax is going to be 2 times 1 times 2x. So by writing the middle term like this, we are already checking that if a is 1 and x is 2x, it gives us 2 times 2x into 1, which is 4x. Since it's negative, that means the formula we are using is x minus 1 whole square. Now in this case, as you know that in the formula for x plus a whole square or x minus a whole square, this has to be positive, which means we need to take negative common. So then you have x square minus 2x plus 1. And now here you can see this is 1 square and this is negative. So a is 1 and x is x. So this becomes x minus 1 whole square, and you have negative outside in this case. Okay, similarly here, when you have this formula, again, the coefficient of x squared in this case is negative, so we need to take negative common, but also you have here 3, 30, and 75. All of them are divisible by 3, so we take negative 3 common, so you get x squared plus 10x plus 25. Now this is 5 squared, which means a is 5, x is x. So this becomes, and all the terms are positive, so negative 3x plus 5 whole square. This one you have negative, you have to take negative common, and then again 2, 8, and 8 all are divisible by 2, so negative 2 common, x squared plus 4x plus 4. So if you are having difficulty, how did I get 4 and 4? You can always write this as 2 times 4, 2 times 4, and then you can see that 2 is common throughout. Now again here 4 is 2 square and all the terms are positive, which means a is 2, x is x, so this is x plus 2 whole square. So this is called the perfect square factorization. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.